We're seeing a Jake going up against a Bugs.
Interesting way to start this. Jake versus Bucks, two characters we haven't seen in quite some time. I mean, we know that Misty C is definitely quite the menace on Bugs, but yeah, I'll have to see how this turns out. I mean, if you ask me, this is something that typically will favor anyone but Jake. But we all know that those who are really good at memeing and using Jake's bite to kind of not to take you off stage, if you're really good at that, you could just about dominate any match. So let's get it started.
Ooh, and then punch him.
All right, as we go into it, we see an early opening up from the Bugs player, but immediately returns the favor. Jake is doing a really good job of just getting these stray hits, trying to put Bugs in that disadvantaged position. Bugs taking on little bits of damage here and there. Creative way to use the stretch, getting around all of those stage hazards. Stunned by love, me too. As we break open the save, get a little snack. But Bugs is the one at the high percent. Oh, not quite it.
It seems to be that Sean's pretty confident on Jake, and as he uses the neutral air to get the first out. I didn't realize neutral air hit that hard, unless that's a recent change to Jake. So very nice. That, and of course, the one thing that you don't want to get hit by when you're playing against Bugs is that Louisville Slugger here.
Yeah, of course.
Both players here, yeah, matching up here 1-1. Using the turkey on ride, but missing, catches a mallet to the face, and gets stunned by love again. Catches the neutral air. That tilt up into the neutral air is insane. Whoa! Is there something that I? Oh no! We gotta get. Okay, listen, guys. Let me cast. You take it. I can't do it.
Okay. Well, clearly someone knows something more than Juice does here. As we see a final stock going in here, it's just quick trades of hits back and forth. One for Bugs, one for Jake. Jake's coming out on top with a slight damage lead, but knowing Bugs cursing him, I was gonna say knowing Bugs, all that damage could be returned in a blink of an eye. But a quick how do you do sends Bugs into the blast zone as they quickly run it back.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do better, honestly. Jake's not a character that you tend to see a lot. Has been accused for being really cheesy, maybe a little dishonest. But I saw a lot of really good play, catching with those nairs, with the up B, just really stretching around the setup that Bugs was doing. Clearly needs to be more aware of where Jake is on the ground as we go into game 2. Hammer to start things out, but trying to go to the sky, not able to quite escape the Bugs pressure. But now they're swinging back and forth again. Jake takes the early lead.
And Jake is a character who's always had some really good abilities, but unfortunately didn't get too much love in them. It didn't really feel like there was enough oomph. But what we're seeing here is something completely different, because there's a lot of oomph in that attack right there. I mean, that is definitely something you don't want to get hit by, and that right there is going to get you out as well. Again, the up special, man. Yeah. Turning into the little stretchy man and being able to send your opponent upward. If you could follow it up properly, you're going to be super dangerous. And of course, if you're going to get hit by Bugs's up air, then you're going to be in trouble as well. So there's just two things you just want to stay away from.
Yeah, really quick stocks coming out from ChrXhaun as we get another nair out, just completely nullifying any setup that Bugs is able to do. Is that another stock? No, not quite. Bugs is fighting for his tournament life here, understanding that he's a stock down and needs to be careful about taking on too much percent, but the safe doesn't connect. That stomach does, though, and connects into the nair right off the side. 1